Hansel and Gretel. There lived a poor woodcutter with his two children, Hansel and Gretel. After their mother died, their father married again. The stepmother was cruel and worried there was not enough food for everyone. One night, she whispered to the woodcutter, "We cannot feed the children. Tomorrow we will leave them in the forest." Hansel overheard this. While everyone slept, he quietly went outside and filled his pockets with small white pebbles. The next morning, the parents took the children deep into the forest. When they were left alone, Gretel began to cry. But Hansel smiled and said, "Don't worry, I dropped pebbles along the way." When the moon rose, the shining pebbles showed them the path home. Their father was relieved, but the stepmother became even more determined. Sometime later, she again forced the woodcutter to take them into the forest. This time Hansel could not collect pebbles, so he dropped breadcrumbs instead, but birds came and ate the crumbs. By evening, Hansel and Gretel were truly lost. They wandered for 2 days, hungry and tired, until suddenly Gretel cried out, "Look! A house!" The candy house. The house was made of bread, cake, and sugar windows. The starving children began nibbling on it. Suddenly the door opened, and an old woman stepped out. "Dear children," she said sweetly, "come inside and eat properly." She gave them delicious food and soft beds. But the old woman was actually a wicked witch who lured children to eat them. The next morning, the witch locked Hansel in a cage and forced Gretel to cook for him. "When he becomes fat," she cackled, "I will eat him." Every day, she asked Hansel to stretch out his finger to check if he was fat. Clever Hansel held out a thin bone instead, and the witch, whose eyesight was poor, thought he was still skinny. At last, growing impatient, she decided to cook him anyway. Gretel's clever trick. The witch ordered Gretel to check the oven. "I don't know how," Gretel said. "Foolish girl," the witch shouted and leaned forward to show her. In that moment, Gretel gave her a big push, and the witch fell into the oven. Gretel quickly freed Hansel, and together they searched the house. They found chests of gold, jewels, and treasure, which they filled into their pockets. Return home. After wandering again, they finally found their way home. Their stepmother had died, and their father welcomed them with tears of joy. With the treasure they brought, the family never went hungry again. Hansel and Gretel lived safely and happily ever after. Moral of the story: courage and clever thinking can save you in danger. Greed and cruelty always lead to punishment. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more stories.